Hello everyone, sorry about not posting the video yesterday. It was a crazy day for me personally. I mean, Sunday I just couldn't sleep for nothing. I don't know why, I just couldn't sleep for anything, you know. I ended up with 4 hours of sleep, so I just laid there in bed the whole time, dang it. Anyway, Monday morning, of course, the day I didn't get any sleep was when we did our freaking test, you know, to see what we learned so far. And basically had us all doing pre-trip. And then he was testing us one by one. And after we tested, we got to go out on the road, you know, for the first time, driving the city. So that was exciting for me personally. I did okay on the test. You know, I think I only got 13 points taken off because I left some stuff out. You know, not the main parts. I got all the main parts, but I got all the main parts. I just forgot to say like if they had joints or sockets and you know, just small stuff. I freaking failed the in cab because I went back on myself, because on one of the tests you're supposed to say I'm going to test the traction protection valve. The valves should pop out. I'm going to pump the brakes until the valves pop out between 20 and 40 psi, and I messed up and I contradicted myself. I thought it was 30, so I said 30 to 40 psi, and that's why I failed. Otherwise I would have passed the whole pre-trip. So that's that. But anyway, you know, it's the first week. He said he's not. I finished third in class overall at the end of the day. So, well, third out of 5. So I don't know how good that counts as for anything, but yeah, I think I'm getting it good. Driving was cool. You know, had some fun. It was nervous. I was nervous at first, you know, but once you get it and you learn how to do it, it's easy. It's easy, real easy. You just gotta, you know, swing. You gotta learn how to swing your tractor to where your trailer tires won't hit the curbs. It's really that simple. You know what I mean? And because it's such a short nose, you know what I mean, on the tractor, and it turns on a dime, buddy. That's all it is. Is that the tractor is just it's a turning machine to turn the trailers. So it's really easy to learn. You know? And you can basically, like, say you're at a 3-way intersection. Traffic going both ways, and you're here. You have to pull all the way out past the yellow line, almost till you're touching the white line, you know, that's on the side of the street, and then you start turning. Like right before you start touching it is when you turn, and you turn hard. And then once you get in your tractor in the line with the white line, or the mayo as they call it, mayo and mustard. Mustard is the two lanes on the highway. Mayo is the side. Once you get your tractor in line with the mayo, you hold it for a little bit. You know what I mean? You hold that front position for like a good 3 to 5 seconds, and then you can start turning your tractor into your lane, and that way it swings your trailer, doesn't hit the curb that you just came out of. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. You just gotta learn that way. Yeah, like I said, oh yeah, we started dropping and hooking yesterday, so we're gonna do that every day, he said, but we didn't do it today. Yeah, today was a weird day. We got interrupted, so it was a weird day. Anyway, I'm gonna skip back and forth between yesterday and today. Yesterday we started unhooking, so we unhooked. At the end of the day, we unhooked our because we have a tractor apiece now for everyone in the class, so we unhooked them. Dropped the trailer, lowered the landing gear, put the glad hands back on the trucks, and I pulled the truck up and I pulled it back, you know, parked it next to the trailer. So yesterday, that was cool. So first thing today is we did pre-trip for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then they had us hook the trailer back up. It was easy, you know what I mean? I got in the tractor, pulled it up, backed it up. You gotta have the rear tires on your tractor. You gotta have them just that little bit outside of the edge of the trailer, and you know you're lined up. You know what I mean? On one side, because one side follows the other. So you gotta have like say not quite half, but a little under half of the edge of the tire. You know what I mean? Outside of the end of the trailer. So backed it up. You do 2 tug tests when you, because you know it locks in place automatically. It's a mechanical thing. That's how they're built. So you backed under the trailer until you hear that clanging that it locks together, and then you put it in drive, and you tug on it real easy, like once, twice, and you know you're hooked. So you put it in park, you plug in the glad hands, put the electrical line, hook up the electrical line, and then you do a full pre-trip again to make sure all the trailer lines work and everything like that, all the air lines and brakes and all that. Then we did a pre-trip for the remaining like 30 minutes or so, I think, something like that. Then we started, he took me on the road, actually, surprisingly, again, and it was cool. He took us on the actual test route that they're going to test us on, and it's hard. You basically have to go through roundabouts. That's going to be where the tricky part is, because you can't hit a curb on the roundabouts or else you're fired. So, not fired, I mean, that's what he said today jokingly, but or you'll fail the test, the road test. You can't hit a curb at all, even on the roundabouts with that big ass truck. So it was pretty cool. And lots of stuff happened today. We got a guest speaker from Safety. They, after lunch, no, right before lunch, that's why our day was messed up today, because they talked to us for an hour, I think it was. So we took an early lunch. Anyway, they talked to us about collisions and stuff. Report that shit immediately, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? And they talked about CSA scores, how it affects us, how it affects the company, how we represent the company, because their name is on our trucks, our vehicles. So just have to keep that in mind. He talked about what to do if you run out of driving time when you're at a shipper or receiver. You'll have to do a personal conveyance, and find the safe haven, I think it's what it's called, but he didn't mention safe haven at all. He just said personal conveyance to the nearest safe location to park. Not on your route, not the nearest on the way to your route, but the nearest. He said they'll check for that too. So he said you should plan your trips, your rest stops, and where you're going to stay for the night before you even start your day. Like, there should be in part of your pre-planning. So there's that. Just how to properly document if you get in an accident. You take lots of pictures. He said there is no such thing as too many pictures. So, he went through that with us. So that was basically it. Took a lunch, came back, did some offsets again, and I finally got to do the parallel parking today. Got to try it out, so it's not that difficult, you know what I mean? I mean, once you get it, you get it. I'm having more trouble with like I told you guys before, the easy offset, the hard offset. I just can't get that right hard offset for some freaking reason. It's killing me. It is killing me. Anyway, I can do the parallel parking no problem, so I don't know what the heck my deal is. We did that, and end of the day, I ended up taking turns on the other side, the advanced, the blind side parallel park, and got it perfect. I messed up my first time, got it perfect the second and third time, so that's what that is. And then, yeah, got off school. Thought I was in trouble. Because I was going to make a video for guys like 30 minutes ago, but he called me into the office. He just had some stuff to talk about, you know what I mean? It was nothing, no big deal. Anyway, I just uploaded the video on my way back from having a chat with him when he called me in there, touring the dorm facility. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and check it out. Get to see where I live day to day while I'm here for 5 weeks. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Y'all have a good day.